Mayer, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mayer. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Then she grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Mayer with a homer in her last game. Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. The 2-run shot for second home run of the series, and we're level. It's 2-2. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with her mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. She deserves that home run.
Now back to designated hitter, Mayer.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Nobody out. Runner at first. Mayer mashed a homer in her last game. Mayer in her 3rd season, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Line drive, caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive, caught by the 3rd baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Mayer.
She's a big, strong hitter who can untie this game with one swing.
Sandoval back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
But all these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Here's the 0-2. That one way inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
She went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where she could get those arms extended that she loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Here's Michael Tolia. Tied at 4.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
So now 3-2. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Ow!
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a 1st and 3rd situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
Mayer was a real bright spot despite the loss.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time she came up. Even though she couldn't lift him to a win, she really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Mayer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Mayer. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And that's a base hit. Around second is McMahon. The throw in. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends her hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know she knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Step off. Oh, she jumped early. Move to first. Mayer back on a dive. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Save in second, and that was not close. And that'll load the bases.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Bryant now.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Rockies leave him loaded, scoreless after 1. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The center fielder, Mayer.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. And look out, that one ran inside and it got her.
The first baseman, number 4.
Here's Michael Tolia. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Ball 4, and a run comes steps in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
So bases loaded with one away. Valera will hit next.
1 ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. One out, bases empty.
You know her great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If she can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and a speedy runner is on at first.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be.
Hout throws over. Mayer back in on a dive. Mayer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now throws on the brakes, and she's safe getting back. 2 on, 1 out. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Chris Bryant. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 3 and the Red Sox 1. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Mayer.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and she's in full speed.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
The bat, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Mayer added 1 more to that hitting streak.
She definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Mayor, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mayor. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Yamamoto back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. She got a pitch she could get to out front, kept her bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll her hands over. And that allowed her to rip that ball down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Michael Toglia. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Runner at second. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third. She's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ground ball. Betts puts it to first. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
The center fielder, Mayor.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him.
Check on the runner. Mayer dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he...
Runner's on the move. On the ground. Slings it across. Bryant out of the play. And the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball. Back here at Coors Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's ripped. Base hit. And it gets by her. Around first, heading for 2. Betts around second, headed for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swung on, belted. Hernandez, drop step, going back. Adios, pelota. Her 33rd homer of the year. It's 3-2.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, she really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that one is lifted in the air. Me. She's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So 2 away with nobody on. Mayer, the next to hit.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
Runner at first. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia. The tying run at the plate. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. Tying run at the plate. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Mayer played brilliantly despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
They may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Mayer, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Mayer now at the plate.
Mayer.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this batter. First base is open. She can hurt you, so make her expand her zone. If she doesn't, give her a free pass.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through that. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Backed off the plate that time. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to her right there anyhow.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's Michael Tolio. Runner on the go. Swings, and this one's flared. Around third. Now she stops, and she's able to get back into third.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
So in now for Colorado, George Valera.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And the runner's coming home in the dirt, and that costs them a run as she scores easily.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Mayer. Ohtani back to work. And that one hammered. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now.
Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Mayer mashed a homer in her last game. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Rounds third, heading to the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He'll score easily, and she'll pull him to second safely. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
she's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Mayer at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt, blocked. And she steals third without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Mayer digging in for the Rockies. She's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
She's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but she did there. We'll see if she can tighten up her zone a little bit.
One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, outside.
Next offering is downstairs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Man at second. That one ripped. Adios, Peralta. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Mayer.
She's been a real quality starter for her club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up a release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against her in this one.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And that misses. Ball one. Center field. Veen gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon working through some struggles lately. There's a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Right back to her on the mound. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Luis Ariz stands in. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mayer. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching her and dreaming of having their own player like her in the organization.
Fires across the diamond. One out in the second.
the first baseman, number 4, Michael.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Mayer back to work. De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. The 0-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking. And now one away. Here is Yohan Moncada, a switch hitter batting right. And a strike. Mayer, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Tovar. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is in the dirt. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing here this half. We played two full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the veteran catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That's towards center.
Mine.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
No strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. That K's her third of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. And that misses. Ball one. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. One.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Reds down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Man at first, 1 away.
Now back, designated hitter, Mayer.
In the air, out towards left center. Steer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Michael
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Spencer Steer. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. That's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's in there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Roll to short, could be 2. Safe, he beats it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Down the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Elly De La Cruz. Caught looking his first time up. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, she's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. She has plenty of options right here. She can go up, she can go away, she can add velocity, she can subtract.
And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
And that skips into there. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in there at the knees.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as she did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. All loaded up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Steer, the runner at third. Dubon on second. De La Cruz at first. One gone. Right side, hard hit. Fires to second for one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 ball.
And that's in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Mayer back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one. And now here is Stuart Fairchild.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
1 down, base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back. Second base.
In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, she's going to have to give in, elevate her pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Back to the top of the lineup and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Spencer Steer, 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Mauricio.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Mauricio Dubon. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Rockies nothing. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. She flexes her power with that swing for 36th home run of the season, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
Bottom of the 6th, and now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, she's had her best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He is struck out, and he is walked.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
That one close, rule the ball. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Rockies leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Yoan Moncada. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Man, she's close as she's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. She's about to throw her 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for her.
Downstairs to Moncada.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up left side. Weinstein under this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. And our score remains. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down. And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground. Throws across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. the outside corner, and now it's even 1-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for her today. She's been able to get ahead in the count with it. She's also been able to use it to put hitters away.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Mayer. Back in the sixth, she drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
This one popped up. Moncada in position. And that is that. So one left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jake Bird. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Mayer was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
Yeah, and when she puts together a game like this, Boog, it's a good reminder that she has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. She looked locked in at the dish for sure.
Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So in now for Colorado, Mayer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Dubon settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. The Rockies strand one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. She's safe, and that's a triple off the wall. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well she's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems she's hitting hard. As hot as she is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
And the runner's coming home. And this one bounces away from Garver. Runner from third comes across. We're tied at 1. Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's going to be Mayer. The Rockies off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Mole back to work. That one almost got her. This one in the air. De La Cruz makes the catch. One away.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Foul ball there. Jones at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 5 and the Reds 3. Mayer kept that hitting streak going.
You can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like she did in this one. No question, she's a key contributor for them.
Mayer has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. She's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Mayer digs in now. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Two outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Petty makes the grab, and that is that. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1, the Reds coming up. Man at first, Luis Ariz stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by her to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Petty back to work. And a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. The Rockies have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Big stop center field. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That one's gotta feel good. For second home run of the series, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-4. Singing she's got a nice hitting streak going, and she extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like she's just stringing singles together during this streak. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mayer on her way over. Makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Reds.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mayer. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to her 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did.
0-1.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, he hit her. And that brings home a run. Here's Michael Toglia.
Now batting, Michael Toglia.
On the ground, 2-ball. To Elliott, second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Reds 4. Runner at first with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Reaching for it and brings it in. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Reds 4. New inning getting started, and here is Mayer.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get her, but she's got a real high ceiling.
This to third. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Max Muncy. Hammer, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mayer really stood out in this win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
Mayer, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mayer. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Kramer back to work. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 4.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
The center fielder, Mayer.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. And a ground ball to first. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He'll score. And her hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for her in the past month.
This player's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow her down.
Here's Michael Toglia.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Got him! They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. The Rockies are looking very strong so far this season. The line to kick the pitch. And that's a base hit. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. She circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next for Colorado, Mayer. She's already homered in this game. Mayer with 4 RBIs in her last game. And a foul ball.
Love seeing someone driving a bunch of runs like she did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
One and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses outside. Now 2-2. Swinging a drive. Deep right field. On its way. Boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Mayer. Singy, you've got to appreciate someone who's this good defensively. I mean, watching her track balls in the outfield, it's beautiful. Povich back to work. And first offering is fouled off. So how much does her speed factor into her ability to go get it?
Well, Boog, it's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. And because of that speed and the ability to make up so much.
The first baseman of the fourth, Michael.
So digging in, Michael Tolia. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the air, right field. Cowser brings it in.
Now back. Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
One down. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. Ground ball right side, could be two. They get one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 8 and the Orioles 1. Mayer had a sensational showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum. Back here in Baltimore, top of the second. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Mayer. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for her club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on her, but the way she's been swinging it, I expect her to have another big one.
Ball.
Ripped to first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Two out, space is empty.
Mayer.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And that extends her hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way she's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a player that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, she's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like she's in cruise control at the plate.
Here goes the runner in the dirt.
2-1.
Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner goes again. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Rockies strand one, and we are still scoreless. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Mayer.
Not even close there. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
In the dirt.
1-1.
And the runner stays where he is. swing and a high fly ball well struck left field. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A two-run homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 2-0. That's her third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow she got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
Falling behind 2-1. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
1 out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Mayer was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Mayer, fresh off a standout pitching performance, can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Mayer. Singy, she's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some players shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this pitcher seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Jordan Westburg, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a bunt back at the pitcher. Bare hands it. Tough play. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Zach McKinstry digs in now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Got him swinging.
She had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Too much swing and miss in his at bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
You go.
Valera settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing for the Orioles in the 1st. On to the 2nd from Baltimore. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mayer.
She's definitely a talented player. She can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for her to have some more consistency so that she can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Cease back to work. Swings through that. Mayer mashed a couple of homers in her last game. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. She'll see another. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. George Valera digging in for the Rockies. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner on the go again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first in time. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Mayer, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Got him. 1 out.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's the strike.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
1 down, base is empty. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing her up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ground ball right side. Amador. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a ground ball. Tovar zips it to first. And the Orioles set down in order. So they make short work of them there. We play 2 full. It's the Rockies 1 and the Orioles nothing.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Mayer.
And that is out of play. Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a foul, out of play. Swung on, belted. O'Neill ranging back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He will score.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, George Valera. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. She's trying for third. Struck him out looking. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Nick Pratto. First pitch swinging.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
This is Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
1-2.
That misses. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K's their third of the game. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. He's 0 for 1. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
One down, runner at third. McKinstry getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Westberg stands at third with one gone in the inning.
That missed. That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Valera after it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically, his numbers back it up.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
She's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. It's softly on the ground left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Mayo stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Veen in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. Jones makes the catch, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Mayer back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one high in the air to left center. Jones. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. She's had them eaten out of the palm of her hand pretty much all game.
Prado batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Orioles trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving her hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that one is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. Ball 2.
Really good take,
2
especially
strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and the deficit remains 5-2. All set for the top of the sixth. So in now for Colorado, Mayer. Mayer went deep twice in her last game. In the air to left center. O'Neill sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg digs in now. That one a little bit high. Ball one. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if she gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Chop to third. McMahon. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
McKinstry in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
That to right.
Ball, I got it.
Valera makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled off. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
She really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. She knows that if she makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ball.
And the sweeper is off the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Count is full.
So now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, Tyler O'Neill will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Two outs. Gets under and pops it up. Amador on his way over. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
0-1.
Yeah.
Just missed.
1-1.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short, Tovar. Throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for her today. She's been able to get ahead in the count with it. She's also been able to use it to put hitters away.
Two down, nobody on. Outside low. Now 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nick Pratto, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That misses the zone,
out.
And that's ball 1. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail at 5-2. First and second, 1 out. Mayer, the next to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carlson going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
She hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. You got to be a real slugger if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jake Bird.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Mayer kept that hitting streak going.
Every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one she had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Next for Colorado, Mayer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And her hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for her in the past month.
This player's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow her down.
First and second, no outs. Michael Tolia getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
In the air, left side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline, and she's in to score. It's 4-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor. And that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants 1. So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Taylor races for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Mayer in her 3rd season, 23 years old, and she's a former National League MVP. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got her. Larry Bullard rings her up. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants 2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Mayer will hit next. 1 for 3. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee on his way over. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Michael Tolia.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
One away with a runner at third here in the top of the ninth. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ramos makes the play, and that should get the job done as she tags from third. She's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Mayer managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one she had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Mayer with a remarkable run of late as she carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
That smash towards center. Mayer makes the grab, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Mayer digging in for the Rockies. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Harrison back to work. This one in the air, center field. Lee settles under this one, and there's one away.
that is full. The first baseman, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty.
The center fielder, Mayer.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
This to third. Chapman over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 1 and the Rockies nothing. Two outs, base is empty. Austin Slater stands in.
Slater.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in there safely.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And this is very likely the last chance she gets to keep her hitting streak alive. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. She wants to get her arms extended. She likes the ball away from her a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had her reaching for it right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
1-run game, bottom 9. Base hit, center field. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by her to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position.
Mayer had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, this wasn't her finest hour, and she may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for him to get a win when she performs like this.
And your final 4-2. Mayer getting ready. She's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Adames leads off second with nobody out. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the middle.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Mayer. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give her one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Win back to work. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
I'm sure she feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way she got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like she would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Michael Toglia.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a runner in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get her in.
Move to second, and they got him.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Runner at first with no outs here. Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Adames the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Two outs. Ripped on a line to center. Mayer puts it away, and that's the third out. One left for San Francisco. They're up 5-1. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the seventh, and now it's going to be Mayer. Win back to work. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And she's got her second double of the game. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. Runner at second, nobody out. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Bryant now. She's trying for third. Hit on the ground to the right side. What a stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So 2 down, and now Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hammer, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wisely. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Mayer played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Oh, Boog, she definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, she can hold her head high.
2.